Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Datu, and today it's the day. Today we have finally reached Ace rank. Well, it was practically yesterday. I'm talking today, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we have finally made it, and to make it even better, I did it with my favorite character ever from the series, Shigaraki. And I did play Bakugo before this game because the plan was to reach Ace rank with my favorite characters, which was Shigaraki for the villains and Bakugo for the heroes. And I even had a crazy game with Bakugo, like 8,000 damage and like 6 KO, but the, the screen wasn't recording, okay? And I mean, you can hear me talk and all excited and all that, even thinking I reached ace rank, but I was like off by a few points. But yeah, the screen didn't record, so I decided to just play Bakugo after this Shigaraki game, and it went crazy because I had like a 9 KO game on ace rank, right? So yeah, this is an uncut match since it's so important, right? The end of the journey, and I promise it's still to turn entertaining since I was talking most of the time. And other than that, I'm also streaming on Twitch whenever I play the game. So if you wanna check it out, just go ahead. uh, oh, and there's also the new trailer for season 14. And guess who is getting a new quirk set, bro? My boy Shigaraki is getting his War Arc quirk set along with Armored Might. And I'm freaking excited, bro. I'll be saving my tickets for sure. Oh, and there's also the new episode today. I won't get into details, but it actually just solidified my favorite character, Shigaraki. It was awesome to see. But I won't hold you anymore. So please enjoy the video and the end of the journey. Who knows what comes next? Thanks.
Look, I found an item. Look, I found an item. Hand it over.
It's like our deck is trying to fight, of course.
Disappear. Enemy attack. What a pain.
Come here. Of course. Should be good. Might actually start this. Yep. Because
Need more recovery items. Not bad. You did well. Unstable.
let's see, where is
Someone just knocked out an opponent. Everyone's in the same area. Item over there. Hand it over.
okay.
My target is over here.
The team that found it just might get an advantage.
Yo!
Hey, help me boost quirk skill gamma.
It's what you've all been waiting for. An item box appears.
God damn it.
Shake my disappear. Join us. I'm headed here.
Jesus Christ, this Miriam, man.
Can anyone use this?
Just gonna catch him. And for that, I'm low leveled. Because my team is not. Yeah, damn.
Look, I found an item.
Take this.
Disappear.
Thank you.
So much trash. How do they dispose of it? Found an enemy. Fine, I hear you. So much trash. I'll need to dispose of it. The next place will be even bigger. The next place will be even bigger. Nobody's in the safe area. Get moving.
I mean, it works. The whole team is out. I don't know what Dabi was thinking. She's fighting me close like that.
Need more recovery items. Sorry.
I got damn it.
Not bad. You did well. Has my fire been put out? You forgot to ask your real name. Unstable.
There's an item box. Move quick or it'll get snapped up. The safe area has changed. I'll put you up when it's gonna move again.
Got him right.
Found an enemy. Join us. Next place will be even bigger.
The safe area changes in 30 seconds. You good, hero?
Sorry, I got pissed off. Has my fire been put out?
Jesus Christ, this character's so annoying.
That's the new safe area. I'll warn you when it's gonna move.
Gotcha, bro.
What a pain in the ass.
The safe area moves.
I'm headed here.
An item box appeared. Finders keepers.
Fine.
got you, bro.
So what? Why aren't you fools in the same
There's a lot of Shigarakis here. Hello. Where's my ability?
This area moves in 30 seconds. I repeat, 30 seconds.
Should be good.
I'm headed here. Scratch that. Found an enemy. Found an enemy.
I figured this would work out. Not enough healing.
Only 3 teams remain. Who will come out on top? The safe area has
Found an enemy. You're pretty strong. I'm headed here. Found an enemy. Scrap that. Found an enemy.
Sorry.
I'm headed here.
Stop.
swallowed up. You're not careful.
Oh no, oh no, 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 no. That's a Shigaraki, what?
You playing alright?
Sorry. Found an. I'm headed here.
I don't have anything for my team.
Only 2 teams left. Who will end up victorious?
I have shields too.
So much trash. I'll need to dispose of it.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, he's the last guy though. Should die, he should die there. There we go. Nice. That's the Shigaraki game. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Wow. What a chaotic game. Game. Yeah, there.
These are some fighters who know their stuff. Let's destroy
Oof.
Deal anything.
My team did very good actually.
I'll give it
I
my
felt I
all.
was just surviving the whole game. But we managed to win. Yo! Yo! AKO from where? Yo! From where, bro? AKO 8,000 damage. What the Jesus, man. This is how you prove you're just the better Shigaraki, bro. Because there were like 3 Shigarakis in this game. This is how you prove it. Look. And I think this is it. This has to be it, bro. This has to be the rank up. Like, actually. So, this is like the end of the journey here. I don't even know what to say. It's like, I thought it was gonna be a longer journey, right? But it was fun. It was really fun. Like learning and surpassing myself, you know. And that's what it was. It was like a learning journey, you know, to just prove myself that I can do it. And that's what I wanted to say, you know, because you say like, oh yeah, I'm good at that game, and you can say like, oh, and I can probably reach this rank, right? But until you prove it and you actually do it, you reach it, that's when it comes through, you know. But that's it. That's my quote. Let's just see it. See the rank up.
Wake up.
Ah,
Everyone needs a reward.
wow. That's beautiful. Nice. And now you like get points and it's just keep going up, right? That's cool. And that's how you reach like top 500 or something. That I think we can aim for like top 500. I just gotta see like how long would it take? Cause you know if people just grind to just keep rising and all that, you know I cannot play all every day, right? But you know we can aim for like top 500 or top 1,000. Cause right now I'm top like 17,000 or 15,000 or something like that. So top 1,000 doesn't sound so bad, right? We can reach that for the next journey, right? Probably on the next season, because this season is almost over. But you know, thank you for joining this journey actually, and just being here. I'm gonna go ahead and play Bakugo again to just seal off the video here. So let's just get to that. There it is. Freaking leather. Oh my.
This will work.
View from the top. Cool.
The unveiling!
Much better. But we're not gonna play All Might right now. We're gonna play some Bakugo.
Smart choice!
Alright, so welcome to game 2 with Bakugo. And surprise, I am commenting on, on this game because I was actually muted for the entire game and I didn't know. So I'll be just narrating and I'll just use this time to just go over what I learned and the journey and the season and all that because you know we already ended it, right? And this is like the end of the season, like probably like the final game if I don't upload the I got a dabi video that I want to upload and I got another Shigaraki video but with tuning that I went crazy. I got like 31 kills in total. But it was on gold, right? On the console. But I don't know if console has you know, it has crossplay, but does it have crossplay with console or crossplay with PC? I don't even know. But Anyways, what I learned on this journey, real quick. Starting off, I was at an amateur rank, like bronze or silver rank. I don't know specific names, but I was on those two ranks, and it was more or less just learning the game again and learning what characters are insanely strong and what others are like alright. And early on, Shinso, goddamn him, and the other one, Tamaki, they were both like insanely strong for me, more or less, because they had like abilities you cannot counter. Like you have to dodge. Like if you don't dodge, they just win automatically, right? And those two characters were a little bit troubling early in the season, but as you know how to dodge their abilities, they just become easier to counter. And that's the thing. Most of the characters I play, they're grounded characters more or less, and they don't have enough movement for you to like dodge and do weird stuff. So you have to learn how to roll the attacks from enemies, and that's the thing. You gotta get good at it. Like in Elder Ring, you get good at dodging. So that's what helped a lot on my journey, like learning how to dodge the attacks. And right now, I can dodge more or less like all the attacks in the game, more or less. If the player is like like a common player, I guess, or something like that, or don't do weird stuff. But yeah, I what else? Learning how to dodge early on, learning what characters are strong. I don't really focus on the combos that much. Like I know all the characters have like weird combos. I know that. I don't really care about combos like that. I just enjoy the game, do my best. Because for combos, you probably gotta search for them or like practice them and all that in the training. But I don't focus. I don't focus on that. Okay. On Marvel Rivals, actually, I focus on it because I play Magic, and Magic is all combos, right? And this guy Blade, I didn't play him too much because I was playing other games. Uh, he also is like a combo character. So characters like that, like easy combos that you have to do to get good damage. Those combos I do learn them, but if it's like a random combo for like 50 more damage, it's alright. I don't really I don't really care that much, right? Uh, but yeah, early on, learning more or less just adjusting your uh, what your own character does, right? Like your mains, who your main is. Learning how to play against your counters because Shigaraki and dabi and all that, they don't handle uh, flyers that much. Shigaraki specifically, you cannot do anything against All for One, right? When he's flying in the little gamma thing. So you gotta know more or less how to handle those situations, and you just more or less just stay inside a building if there's a flyer outside. That's more or less how you do it. But Shigaraki also has struggles more or less against rapid characters, like they run at you pretty fast. So you just try to use your gamma to grab them because they don't have much health and they stand still. But again, you cannot grab in the middle of the map because everybody shoots at you. Those are little things you just learn them and you keep them in your head, and that's more or less how you get good and you learn the game. So getting into gold now, right? Those are the like the basics that you gotta do for, I guess, get good. So getting into gold, gold was pretty. Let's just say it wasn't hard. It was just more or less frustrating because people already know how to play the game, and you try to keep doing the things you do on the other rank, like running against three teams and all that and killing them. But on gold, you gotta be more careful because players do know how to play, right? So you try to just be more careful, more or less, as you get even better at the game. Because the gold players, they're not that good. Okay, they're alright. They're just average, right? But they know what you do and what you're trying to do, right? They got brain cells, I guess, but they're still bad. They're still inconsistent. So you can still keep climbing by just playing right. But now you gotta have some game sense, right? That's the part that you need for rising up on gold, at least for me, right? And overall, I tend to get good at games I play, like above average, more or less, like compared to like my circle of friends, I guess. Uh, I more or less am the one that goes a little try hard, more or less, like get good fast or something. But my friends do catch up after a little bit. When you are on gold, you try to just get more game sense, more awareness, and just special awareness is very important because when you are in a team fight, like there's a lot of teams around, you gotta be, you gotta search for the spot that you need to, that you cannot get damaged that much, but you can deal out some damage in an area, right? Well, at least with Shigaraki, right? And with dabi, you try to you just try to seek your opportunity to do your gamma on a group of people, and then do your mines to just get away or something like that, you know. And each character is like different, right? Because Bakugo, as you can see here, is like a 3-team fight, and I'm just trying to just stay mobile more or less while dealing a little bit of damage, and just try to get away. But the thing is, if you are being chased by a rapid or a team or something like that, it is pretty hard to get away from them. If you're not like a, what's the most insane flyer guy? Oh, if you're not Hawks or like Rapid Deku, you cannot get away from teams that easily, right? If they're also rapid, so they're probably gonna chase you, and even if they're not that fast, they're still chasing you. So you just need to keep damaging them back, right? At least with Shigaraki, you cannot run away from fights that easily. You gotta fight back, right? And dabi too, you gotta put your minds. So learning how to, you can see the gameplay more or less. Like, I'm dealing damage, I'm healing up, I'm staying in the zone. I'm trying to survive more or less the area. But at least you try to just stay mobile. Seek a spot to heal up a little bit, and then continue on your fight. More or less on gold, you gotta just think about those kind of players. You're gonna fight in everything, right? You gotta sometimes heal up a little bit if you're not going for like an insane record. If you're not like a top 0.1% player, and you can dish out damage while being like mid health, more or less, like just 300 health or something like that, because I guess you're that good. It's possible, right? But you gotta play carefully and just try to dodge and do all that. But if you're more or less an average player, you just try to just heal up more or less, right? As I was doing that as I learned the game, so I did that on gold more or less. Then going into elite is kind of like gold. I didn't see that much difference on skill that much. They just play like, I think gold actually played more meta characters than elite. But elite, it was a fun rank, right? The game got really fun because everybody knew what to do, and the teammates weren't as bad. The teammates were pretty solid at least. And you can trust your teammates not to die, like this Todoroki over here, as he dies right there. You can trust your teammates not to die, and you having them have to be on a 1v5 or something like that. They can try kind of survive like this Tamaki is doing right now. They do stuff like that. You can rely on your teammates more on elite, and I feel that's the part that's easier on this rank. So on elite, sorry, you can rely on your teammates a little more to revive you and all that, and heal you up and all that, because there's more support teammates. And some teammates go crazy on kills, some teammates do this, do that, but on you gotta put your aim game on, right? You gotta be more, a little bit more try hard, like try to be the best of yourself, and just have fun, right? I never forget just having fun, right? Because this is a game, right? You need to still enjoy it. But even at that, I do get tilted sometimes, and I get pretty mad when I go up against a damn rapid Deku, and they just spam the damn melee attack, and you cannot do anything because it auto tracks like from Africa, and it hits you for no reason, and it has armor for no reason, and it does like 158 damage for no reason. And a Lux abilities for no reason. It's a damn character that I hate, more or less. Rapid Deku. I don't like to play him either, because it's just so unfair to everyone else, more or less. At least for normal players, right? But as you know how to counter them later, more or less, like learning what their ability to do and when to dodge and all that, you more or less are good. But there's Rapid Dekus that play the character because it's OP, and there's other Rapid Dekus that play the characters and they are like insanely good at the game too, and those are more difficult to go up against. So you're gonna counter not just Rapid Deku, but all around, like all the high tier characters. You're gonna counter people that are insanely good at the game, and they are also playing the meta characters. Those are more like the higher tier players, more or less, like Ace rank or something like that. But they are still in elite rank, right? And they drop like high kill games, that. So you gotta deal with those type of players in elite rank, and you can just try to get them like early on. If you see a Rapid Deku or a Oshako when she was OP, and all those meta characters, when you see them early on, I always like, if I'm good on levels, I try to get them, right? I try to just get them out the lobby. But on elite, more or less just try to get like try to main a character, right? If you want, right? Or if you just still want to learn other characters. But on elite, just play your characters, play to your strengths for those characters, and you're gonna just keep rising up. And overall, I thought the journey like it was gonna be a little harder or longer to take, because I rose through the ranks all the way to gold pretty fast. Gold, I think, is the longest one that took me. Uh, it was the most frustrating one too. But on Elite, I rose through it pretty fast, just playing my characters more or less and enjoying the game. And all the way to like the last Elite rank, Elite 3, I guess, it was alright. Like no, nothing much changed, right? But when you get to Ace rank, let me talk a little bit of my experience with Ace rank, I guess. When you get to Ace rank, there's gonna be the tryhards, right? On elite and all that, you're gonna encounter them. But on ace rank, imagine there's 24 of them. 24 tryhards that drop high kill games all around in the same lobby. So that's more or less what ace rank is right now. Like my first experience, because I only play like 5 games or something like that. So ace rank, I don't know what to say right now because I haven't really played it. But imagine just the lobbies full of tryhards and people that are like playing for a long time, or people that are insanely mechanic, insanely high combos and game awareness and all that. So those are the type of players that are in ace rank, and you gotta have to deal with them, right? Uh, but yeah, that's about it. Like, I think the BT is almost over, probably. So I'm just gonna wrap it up. That's been the journey. It's been a really fun journey, even if it's like shorter than I thought. But it's been fun. I also saw the new season trailer for the season 14, and my boy Shigaraki voice. Oh my god, he's finally here. War Arc Shigaraki. I want him to be insanely OP, man. Like on par with Rapid Deku, but it will probably not happen, right? He'll probably be like on around the Hawks, Red Hawks tier, more or less. Which is alright, Red Hawks is it's strong, but you gotta know how to play them, right? Uh, but I thought they were gonna do like everybody's saying, like the all around like new character with new abilities and new special action, new animation. Sorry, but it's the same. It's like a battle style, right? It's the third one. I think it's the first one that's a third, right? Like third character, third battle style, and it's probably like a technical, tech Chigaraki, and he looks pretty cool. Okay, but more or less, I think the skin, the War Arc skin, it should be easy to get. Like it should, right? Because you gotta summon for it. But come on, man, it doesn't make sense for season one Shigaraki to put out the fingers, man. Okay, he doesn't have the ability yet. It doesn't make sense for him to have it. So hopefully they do like give the skin for free or something like that, like an event or something. But you having to summon for the skin is kind of a little weird. But it's money, whatever. Other than that, I don't think I will summon for Armored Might, because I don't really like his set that much. I saw it and it's alright, okay. But other than that, I did watch the episode. This story is going crazy. I was surprised what happened to Shigaraki and all that, and I like his character. I won't say like, oh, he should be forgiven for because it wasn't his fault. He should, no, okay, Shigaraki did his choices. He killed a lot of people. He should go to jail or something. He's not cannot be forgiven that fast, right? Just for that. He's still a mass murderer. So, but you can understand his character, and I like that writing for the show, the story. So, other than that, I think the video ended. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. The journey continues. Probably I'll definitely keep playing because I like the game. Maybe on the other season I reach like the 1000 or something, or like reach ace rank on console too. But I do want to play another game, right? Maybe I'm just gonna say it. Maybe it's Marvel Rivals, but I haven't played Marvel Rivals in like 2 months or something. So it's gonna be like the same story again, just learning the game again a little bit, and then trying to get the highest rank, which is I don't even know what the name is. One above all or something like that, like Tough and Hard or like Grandmaster. I don't even know. I'll probably be Grandmaster and then top 500 for like another series, like reaching the top percent of what blah 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 or something. Okay, so thank you for watching, thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed. Check me out, check out my Twitch and all that. And yeah, thank you and bye bye.